What's up, y'all? Back in the den, and want to talk about what it's like for workers doing a doubleheader. Um, it's kind of odd, for one, because you're used to doing a single game and then going home. But if you think doubleheaders are weird for players, that's nothing. It's mind-bendingly and physically tolling on the workers at the stadium. Like, for example, like everybody has a normal set time to come in to start work before the game starts. Now, and you have a designated time to leave for a normal game. But for a double header, some of that gets a little strange because sometimes you don't leave, sometimes you do leave, and when you don't leave, you're counting everything. And if it happens near the end of the month, we're literally doing inventory of everything in the stand or portable that we're at. So for a doubleheader that starts at 1 o'clock, you gotta be there. Well, for cashiers, you gotta be there 3 hours before game time, just so management knows where to put everyone. Now, food service helpers, those are the people that aren't allowed to touch or pour beer or wines or spirits of that nature. They get a little leeway. They don't have to be in until like 2 hours or 90 minutes before game time. However, the other people that you may run across in the stadium, like the porters or porter/cleaners, those are people that take away the garbage, that are sweeping up the small messes during the game. So those folks are usually there about 4 to 5 hours before the game starts. So once the game starts, it's pretty much normal. We just go about our regular business as normal. But as soon as game one ends, depending on the type of double header, we're either closing for a little bit so we can kind of restock, or we're just kind of taking a little bit of a break before the next crowd comes in for the next game. Now, once the second game starts, depending on how many people are there, it could be just as busy or it could be lighter. And to be truthfully honest, lighter is best because it's not that much work. Because, we still have other stuff to do after the game ends. So after game two ends, now we do our standard counts. We count our fridges. We basically count everything. Whatever, excuse me, whatever you've been handed food in, we have to count that. If you're getting like a boat, like a paper container, we call those boats, with like a liner in it, we have to count that. So if you got nachos, we have to count those nacho helmets. Yes, even the small ones, we have to count those. Same thing goes for ice cream. Yes, we literally count everything. So once all that is done, now mind you, some of the workers have been at the stadium since like 5 in the morning. It is practically 7 o'clock once the game for yesterday's doubleheader ended at 7 o'clock. But a lot of people did not leave the stadium until like 8 o'clock, 9:30. Some of the supervisors didn't leave until 10. So yeah, and then it's just the best thing that happened was today's off day, because just doing a double header then doing another game the next day is not the greatest thing in the world, but having a day off is, because literally my body is tired and you just want to rest. Like, I literally got up today, went, got some food, came back, and wasn't even trying to lay down, but just conked out. So yeah, working at a baseball stadium is tiring, but it's worth it. And I suggest to anyone to do that if you can. If your local team is hiring, whether it be the main professional team or like one of the minor league teams, go do that. So this was just a little inside peek into what it's like to work at a stadium during a doubleheader. So if you like what you heard, give me a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And I will welcome you to the den with open paws. All right? And I will talk to y'all later. Peace, guys.